Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Florida. And you can see what it looks like in so many of the small towns around the bigger cities that they all get together and celebrate Christmas in such a big way, just like everybody in West Tennessee does. I'm glad to be with you again tonight on the last Sunday night before Christmas on Steve Beverly's TV Classics, and we should have a great deal of fun tonight. We got a double hitter of one of your all-time favorites. And we got 6 shows in all that we're going to go back through the time tunnel and enjoy Christmas. Now, I want to show you maybe a couple of things that you didn't know about certain people that have an affiliation with this show. First off, at the end of the show that I usually talk a bit about our producer, Chuck Tomlin. He's one of the most brilliant men that I know until he starts trying to deliver his puns that he actually has said that if I didn't do them, he would pay me to do. We don't take payola on this show. But let me show you a couple of things about Chuck that you really need to know about him. First, he pops up almost anywhere. Look at this. Now, somebody sent me this from Jackson this week, and Chuck was in the middle of someone's wreath on their front door, or at least a reasonable facsimile of him was there. This is Chuck Tomlin, in case you wonder what he looks like, but he may be anywhere. But this wasn't all. Look at this. This is Chuck. Now, I never knew that Chuck had an association with professional wrestling, but this is Chuck demonstrating how to put the atomic claw on himself. Now, I don't know how long it took for him to get his fingers out from this tight grip around his forehead, his temples, wherever it was. But, oh my goodness, there's sometimes that I wonder why we deal with as we do. I know he's enjoying every minute of this, but there's someone else I want to show you. Now, Esther Gray is our musical director. Of course, she also does so many things. She's the director of the choir at Aldersgate Methodist Church. She is the director of innovation, the wonderful group at Jackson State Community College, and she is a music professor at Jackson State. But I want to show you what happened when Esther and her daughter Sophia were having their pictures made in a Christmas scene. Look who popped up at the same time. Now, I know Lucy's supposed to have been gone for more than, 35 years, but somehow she came back because Esther and Sophia are huge Lucy fans. But let me also show you this. Esther is a master of disguise, and here she is getting ready to lead the Aldersgate Methodist Choir on a Wednesday night rehearsal. And here she is, and in case some of you are not old enough to know who this is, and I don't know if it's anybody in our audience, this is Esther impersonating the longtime silent film star Gloria Swanson. And that is the greatest impersonation that Esther does. And when Chuck Tomlin first saw her impersonating Gloria Swanson, he said, "Oh, yeah, I remember her. She used to make up those TV dinners that I used to eat all the time." I hang around with some strange people, and that's just an example of that. And some of the people that we have with you on TV Classics are some strange people. Over the years, the series Hazel that ran from 1961 to 1966 and was such a big hit for its first 4 years with Shirley Booth as the star and with the fabulous Don DeFore as her great co-star along with Whitney Blake and Bobby Buntrock. She did 2 different Christmas episodes in addition to a heartwarming Thanksgiving show that we showed you earlier. That's one of our annual treats to begin our Thanksgiving marathon. But I wanted you to see these again tonight. We're going to start with one, and then later on in tonight's show, we're going to have the second one. But this is the first one that she did back in the earliest seasons of Hazel. I hope you enjoy it because it will get you in the mood for the Christmas season. Whether you liked her or you didn't, at the Christmas season, there was no reason that you couldn't like hazel.